I was shocked when I knew that some of you guys are making this mistake. You should know this and you should apply it every day. And that is thinking from the end, not of it. When you think of the end, you are watching it like from the third person perspective. You are seeing yourself. And when you are thinking from the end, you are living in the scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire as if it is happening right now, like you are seeing your own hands, you are touching the things, you are smelling, you are tasting the things that you want to taste, you are smelling the things that you want to smell. You want to engage all your spiritual senses in imagination. You want to imagine that you are holding a flower, feeling its petals. When you do it, you are actually imagining correctly, because when you are experiencing something, you don't have to believe because you experienced it. For example, I'm sitting on a chair. I know that I'm sitting on a chair. I know that I'm in a room. I don't have to believe that I'm in a room. I'm experiencing it. This is the key. And once you get to that level, you will know that when you are impressing the subconscious mind, you will feel like it's done. You won't need to actually do it again. You can land it once and it will happen because you are engaging all your spiritual senses. And this is the key, guys. You want to know how to engage in the imaginal act, because imagination is the reality. Imagination is the only reality. Nothing in this 3D hologram that wasn't once imagined. It gotta be first in the mind, and then it materializes in this 3D hologram. So let's say, for example, you want to have 10K in cash, $10,000. You get a $100 bill and you study it. You look at it for maybe 10 minutes. You smell it. You start to feel the texture of it. And then what I want you to do is you want to get that amount of money in your own hands and start to count $100 bills until you go to sleep. But you are not watching yourself counting it. No, you are counting it. Like when you are in the movies, you are watching a movie screen, right? No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to be in the movie. You are part of that movie. You are an actor in that movie. So you have a role in it. So you are living as if it's a fact right now, and you are seeing your own hands, and you are doing the things that you would do if your wish is fulfilled. What are you doing here is you are actually connecting new neurons in your brain, and what syncs together links together. So doing it for enough time, and you'll actually start to encounter certain things because your belief system has changed, and now you are encountering events that will lead you to the wish fulfilled, a series of events, and sometimes it can be more magical. But the thing here is you are changing who you are, the conception of yourself. This is why it's so important to know what you want. And this is not an easy task. I'm not putting any limiting beliefs on you. But sometimes you say you want something and then you get it, you manifest it, and all of a sudden you're not fulfilled. Then you should know, what is it that you want? You want more money? Nothing wrong with it. You want health? You want wealth? You want new car? You want a new house, a new job? Whatever it might be, you should know what you want. And you should be so accurate in that. You should know exactly what you want. When you know exactly what you want, you're thinking of it. Now we are taking it a step further. You want to think from it, from the wish fulfilled, from the imaginal act, as if you are already that man or that woman that you want to be. So, for example, you want a Lambo. So now you're thinking of a Lambo. But when you're about to go to sleep, I want you to completely relax and imagine that you are hearing the sound of the engine. You are driving that car. You are touching the steering wheel. You are doing all the amazing stuff that you would do if you had that car. By doing that, you are living from the end. You are thinking from it, not of it. You are experiencing it. Do it enough times that it feels natural to you. Once it feels natural to you, then you would feel like you don't need to imagine it anymore. When you reach that point, just drop it. Let it go. You just put a seed in the soil. So let it sprout. And it will sprout. Because in that seed, it contains the tree, right? So I want you to let go and focus on other things. Focus on your life. Just imagine before you go to bed and go about your business the next day. Don't think about it that much. When you are fulfilled, you won't look for it, actually. This is the key. This is the key to actually manifest. When you imagine successfully and you impress the subconscious mind, you are now knowing that it is done. You are knowing it. You don't have to believe it because you experienced it. Would you look for something that you have? You already have it. Why would you look for it? You have that car. Would you be like, where is it? You have it. Where is it? You have it, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You already have what you want. And your refusal to believe that you have it, or your refusal to experience it in imagination, is the reason that you don't see it. Because remember, creation is finished and everything is here and now. All possibilities exist right here and right now. All you have to do is become a vibrational match to it. And when you become that vibrational match, when you feel as if you are already that man or that woman that you want to be, and you fall asleep in that assumption, you are making an impression on the subconscious mind. This is what Neville Goddard been teaching. This is what Dr. Joseph Murphy been teaching. This is all what they've been trying to tell you. They are trying to tell you over and over and over again that imagination creates reality. What you believe and what you consider to be true is what you will experience in your life. You can't experience wealth when you are in a state of lack and poverty. You can't. You should actually, like maybe you can pray. When you pray, believe that you received what you are praying for and it will materialize in this world. This is why it's so important to actually solicit your attention to the thing that you want. Solicit your attention and focus on one thing at a time. This is why it's so important to solicit your attention by actually reducing the things that are taking away your attention span, making it so short. What I want you to do is read a book, meditate, focus on the chakras, focus on the body parts. Try to do these things because these will make you reprogram your subconscious mind that you can focus on one thing for so long without getting distracted. But in this day and age, with all these dopamine hits that you get by short form content, you are getting addicted to these things. And now we want to take that power back by watching like maybe a 1 hour podcast. You're watching a long form video and you are focusing on every single moment in that video. You are reprogramming your subconscious mind to like, hey, I'm focusing on this. I'm not distracted. You are reprogramming your mind to get back your power that's been taken away from you. And here is a simple technique that you can use that was said by Neville Goddard himself. Lay flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Feel as you would were you in possession of your wish and quietly relax into unconsciousness. So once you capture the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you will start to get images or hear in your imagination people congratulating you. And this is one of the most powerful techniques, is to actually hear people congratulating you. Maybe your parents, maybe your brothers or sisters, maybe your friends. But the thing here is, conjure up the feeling and try to imagine a scene or hear something that implies the fulfillment of it, and then drop off into unconsciousness. Sleep. Just sound asleep. Your mind will start to reprogram your life. Your subconscious mind will accept this idea as you impress it over and over and over again. It will actually make that imaginal act a reality in your life in this 3D hologram. So let's recap here. Thinking of what you want is different from thinking from what you want. When you are thinking of it, you are in the theater of the cinema and you are actually sitting down and you are watching the thing on a movie screen. When you are thinking from it, you are a part of that movie. You are in the casting crew. You are in that location. You are an actor there. And you are like engaging with the people around you. You are seeing your own hands. You are feeling things. You are walking. You are smelling the roses. Whatever it might be, you are in the scene itself. You are not looking at it from a distance. This is why when you look at it from a distance, you see the manifestation of the thing that you want, but in someone else's hands. Like you are trying to manifest money and all of a sudden you see someone else got the same exact amount and he's just counting it because you didn't impress the subconscious mind that you are the owner of that thing. How would you do that? By imagining that you are holding it with your own hands, like you are looking at your hands right now like this, and you are counting it down, first person perspective. And this was actually one of the reasons that I made my ebook in the beginning, because it wasn't meant to be published. I was trying to actually gather all the info on how to actually imagine, how to visualize, because visualization is so important. There are visualization coaches in great teams around the world for athletes. So don't take it like, nah, I'm just imagining for the sake of it. No, imagination creates reality. So you must master the art of visualization and the art of imagining, hearing people actually congratulating you and telling you the things that you want to hear. So when I gathered all this info in the 26-page ebook that I made, then I discovered that some of you guys are in the same loop that I was in. So I decided that I should publish it. So now it's available in the link in the description box. It will make you learn all the techniques that you should know about in order to reprogram your subconscious mind and change your life. So make sure you check it out. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I know you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video, it helps with the algorithm to reach more people that need to hear this message. And tell me down below in the comments, what do you want to see next? What do you think? And until next video, I will see you soon.